Welcome to the 2026 Honda Campus All-Star Challenge National Championship Tournament. We're tied at one game apiece, featuring the varsity scholars of Hampton University and the varsity scholars of North Carolina Central University. And now, Brandon Alonzo Alexander.
We are back for a decisive Game 3 of the 2026 Honda Campus All-Star Challenge National Championship Tournament. Hampton, you played well. North Carolina Central, you've played well. But now one of you has to take home that $100,000 prize. They all have really messed me up here. I went to the back, I took my shoes off, I undid my tie a little. I had to get myself back together. And so here we are again. All right, you all ready to play? Very good. Now we flipped a coin. We know that Hampton will be selecting first. We'll be going up against Ronnie, buzzing in for North Carolina Central. Dante, you'll be selecting from one of these four categories. Essential education, archaeology, landmark religious structures, named for Italian cities category.
Landmark religious structures, please.
Located atop Montmartre, tourists gather at the Basilica de Sacré-Cœur for its unmatched views of what European city? Dante.
Paris.
Yes, bonus. Said to mark the site where Muhammad ascended to heaven, what octagonal building in Jerusalem has a gold-plated roof?
Dome of the Rock.
10 points. The Dome of the Rock is a short walk from what structure sacred to Jews that's called the Barak Wall in Islam?
Wailing Wall.
Yes, or the Western Wall. You got it, up to 30 category.
Landmark religious structures, please.
Visit 419 South 6th Street in Philadelphia to see what A&E structure, the oldest church property continuously owned by African Americans. Dante.
Mother Bethel AME Church.
That's right, bonus. The Temple of Heaven was built 600 years ago during the reign of the Yongle Emperor in what Asian capital city?
Beijing.
10. For 1,000 years, ancient Greeks would consult the oracle at the Temple of Apollo in what city?
Delphi.
You got it, up to 60 category.
Landmark religious structures.
North America's largest Gothic cathedral is what seat of the Archbishop of New York, theoretically snake-free? Dante.
St. Patrick's Cathedral.
That's right. For 20 then 10, listen to the first clue. Bramante and Michelangelo were two of the lead architects for what basilica whose altar canopy is by Bernini?
St. Peter's Basilica.
You got it for all 20, swept it category.
Name for Italian cities, please.
An Italian city lends its name to what type of firework? Candles, and also to a type of numerals? Dante.
Rome.
No. Can you take it, Ronnie?
Roman?
Yes. Here's the bonus. What common lunch meat is named for the capital of Italy's Emilia-Romagna region?
Bologna.
Yes. What five-letter city in Emilia-Romagna is the namesake of a dry-cured ham and a very hard cheese? Team.
3.
It's Parma. As in Parmesan. All right. Now, Ronnie, go ahead.
Education?
Introduced as part of LBJ's Great Society, what program has educated over 40 million preschoolers since 1965? Ronnie.
Great education.
No, can you take it, Dante?
Head Start.
Yes, here's the bonus. In 1873, St. Louis's large German population helped it become home to the first publicly funded preschool of what type with a German name?
Kindergarten.
10 points. Named for the female Italian physician who developed it, what M method stresses self-directed learning and real-world skills for young children?
Montessori.
Correct. Up to 120 category.
Name for Italian cities, please.
What type of window blinds with horizontal slats shares its name with the Las Vegas resort, both named for an Italian island city? Dante.
Venetian.
Yes, that's right. Here's the bonus for 20 then 10. Listen to the first clue. What five-syllable term can refer to a type of large mastiff, an F major chord in the key of E minor, or a style of thin crust pizza?
Neapolitan.
All 20 points. Great job. Category.
Name for Italian cities.
Though more common in the Americas, what type of large hairy spider gets its name from a port city in the boot of Italy? Ronnie.
Tarantula?
Yes, bonus. What purplish shade of red was named for a town in northern Italy after an 1859 battle?
Magenta?
Yes. What adjective on a menu refers to a dish made with spinach?
Say it. Florentine.
You got all 20 category.
Education.
Minnesota was the first state to allow what kind of publicly funded school that's independent of the local district? Ronnie.
Charter school?
Yes, bonus. What four words name the 2002 act that strengthened the use of standardized testing in public schools?
No child left behind.
10 more. What five words are represented in STEAM, educational shorthand for 5 interconnected fields?
Science, technology, engineering, arts, and math.
You got it for another 10
Education.
category.
Education.
What 19th century reconstruction agency purchased the land and constructed several buildings for the newly created Howard University? Ronnie.
Land grant.
No, can you take it, Dante?
Freedmen's Bureau.
Yes, and this will be the final bonus of the round, team. A Freedmen's Bureau-funded normal school founded in Baltimore in 1865 is now what HBCU?
Morgan State University.
No, it's Bowie State. Since 2010, 45 states have adopted what CC curriculum standards for language arts and math for grades K through 12.
Yeah, Common Core.
You got it for 10 points there. And at the end of round one, both teams, you got an excellent first round. North Carolina Central, you're up to 80 points. Hampton in the lead with 170.
These hands make doors, so these hands can open them. These hands connect every piece, so these hands can connect every moment. These hands help keep things safe, so these hands can help protect what matters. For 65 years, Honda has been hands-on in America, increasing our manufacturing power, investing in our workforce, and keeping our country moving forward. We are Honda, built for American life by American hands.
We're back for round two. The teams have put new players in the face-off position. We'll have Jaron buzzing in for Hampton, and we'll have Z buzzing in for North Carolina Central. Z, you'll pick first from one of these four categories. Shares two letters. Oft-translated titles. Off the Eaton path. Let's go east. East. Only 7 U.S. cities have 1.5 million people within their actual city limits. What city on the East River is the easternmost of those 7? Jiren.
Atlantic City.
No, can you take it, Z?
St. Louis.
No, it was New York City. All right. Category, Z.
East.
Which easternmost of North America's Great Lakes shares its name with a Canadian province? Z. Yes, bonus. Canada's easternmost what province with a 3-word name borders Quebec? Located on Newfoundland, what easternmost provincial capital has a name ending in an apostrophe S? Team?
Queensland.
St. John's. All right. You've still got control, Z. Category.
East.
What European country's easternmost and northernmost points are both in Svalbard, where the Arctic Ocean meets the Atlantic? Z.
Norway.
Yes, here's your bonus, team. Pete's Chavalach, Romanche for Horse Mountain, is the easternmost point in what European nation?
Romania.
No, that's Switzerland. What nation's easternmost point is where the Lauter River meets the Rhine, about 35 miles northeast of Strasbourg?
Germany.
No, that's tricky, right? It's France. Okay, you've still got control. Time for a new category, Z.
Eaton.
Off the eaten path. Instead of whole eggs, only yolks are mixed with oil and vinegar to make Japan's Kewpie brand of what spreadable sandwich condiment? Jiren.
Mayonnaise.
Yes, here's your bonus, team. To Cajuns, the noir type is a blood sausage, and the blanc type includes rice, onion, and pork or alligator. What is this bee sausage?
Udon.
You got it for 10. Adapted from a Native American dish, Cajun mock shoes' key ingredients are bell peppers, onion, and what cereal grain?
Corn.
It is for all 20 points category.
Off the eaten path.
A tropical edible with kiwi-like flesh, the pitaya is known by what name due to its red, scaly appearance suggesting a legendary reptile? Z.
Dragon fruit.
Correct. Aki, daikon, yuzu. Which citrus fruit is commonly used to make ponzu sauce and other Japanese dressings?
Yuzu.
10 points. Baozi, fugu, udon, if not properly prepared, which Japanese pufferfish dish can be toxic or even lethal?
Fugu.
Yes, you got all 20 category.
Off the eaten path.
A traditional Indonesian food with East Asian origins, tempeh is made by fermenting what bean? Jiren.
Lima beans.
No, can you take it? Z.
Soybeans.
Yes, here's the bonus. Made from taro, what pea staple from Polynesia can be eaten fresh or after it's been fermented?
Poi.
Correct for 10. Tastes like Australia is the catchphrase for what V spread that's made of brewer's yeast and assorted spices.
Vegemite.
They're weird down there. All right. Category Z.
Oft translated.
What multi-generational tale of the Buendia family in Macondo was originally published in Spanish as Cien Años de Soledad? Jaron.
100 Years of Solitude.
Yes, bonus team. For 20 then 10, listen to the first clue. Alonso Quijano is the title nobleman in what much translated 1605 classic?
Don Quixote.
Yes, all 20 points. Category, Jaren.
Shares 2 letters.
Web addresses in Canada end with the domain .ca. That's the postal abbreviation for what U.S. state? Jaren.
California.
That's right. 2 answers, team. The state of Georgia shares its abbreviation with the symbol of what metal and with the top-level domain of what Cameroon neighbor?
Gallium and Gabon.
Yes, all 20. Category.
Shares 2 letters.
Barium shares its symbol with the top-level domain of what Balkan nation south of Croatia? Jaren. No answer there. Can you take it, Z?
Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Yes, that's it. Here's the bonus, 5 points apiece. Gitega is the capital of what nation whose top-level domain is the same as bismuth's chemical symbol?
Belarus.
T.
Belarus.
Burundi. 2 answers now. Albania shares its top-level domain with the symbol of what common light metal and with the abbreviation of what U.S. state?
That's a bit one. Say it.
T.
Alaska and aluminum.
You did get aluminum. Alabama, of course, is AL. Okay, and at the end of that round, teams both performing well. North Carolina Central, you're up to 175 points. Hampton, you're in the lead with 260.
Hey y'all, it's Congresswoman Nikema Williams of Georgia's Fighting 5th Congressional District. I want to wish all of the Honda Campus All-Star Challenge participants from the Fighting 5th a successful tournament. Y'all, this is especially meaningful for me as an alum of Honda Campus All-Stars, and I am also in the Hall of Fame. So good luck to all of those students from Spelman, Clark Atlanta, and Morehouse that are participating in this moment. Honda Campus All-Stars continue to uplift HBCU excellence, and I could not be more proud to share this moment with you.
We're back for round 3 of this final game of the 2026 Honda Campus All-Star Challenge Tournament. We put 2 new players in the face-off position. Guys, I'm getting so warm out here. They were like, we gotta clean you up. Are you guys fired up? Yeah. All right, good. Buzzing in here in round 3, we've got Miles for Hampton, and we'll have Elena for North Carolina Central. Elena, you'll be selecting from one of these 4 categories. Uniquely, wearing your parents' jeans, set in Africa, lesser-known literature. Category.
Lesser-known literature, please.
Written for teens, Fear Street is a lesser-known series by R.L. Stine, author of what hair-raising G-series for kids? Elena.
Goosebumps.
Yes, here's the bonus, team. Foster's Home, Hollow City, House of Furies, which is the sequel to Ransom Riggs' Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children?
It's House of Furies.
No, it's Hollow City. Gathering Blue, Hatchet, The Yearling, which is Lois Lowry's sequel to her best-known work, The Giver.
The Yearling.
No, it's Gathering Blue. No points there, but you've got control still. Category.
Lesser-known literature.
California, Ohio, Maine. Like Cannery Row, John Steinbeck's lesser-known The Long Valley is set in which state? Elena.
California.
Yes, here's the bonus. Mother Night and Harrison Bergeron are by which American who survived the bombing of Dresden by hiding in a slaughterhouse?
Kurt Vonnegut.
10 points. Mississippi is the setting for The Friendship, by which author whose Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry is much better known?
Johnson.
It's Mildred Taylor. So, got some points there. You can pick again, Elena.
Literature.
Shadow of the Hegemon and Xenocide are by which author better known for Ender's Game? Elena.
Orson Scott Card.
Yes, and here's the bonus. An antagonist in an earlier book on Lydia is a protagonist in which author's most recent work set in Gilead, The Testament.
Atwood.
Yes, it's going to be a show. What Atwood novel with a palindromic name is the last book in her Oryx and Crake trilogy? Team?
It's
Mad Adam. That's a good one. Ray Scar, yes. Well-known author. Okay, you've got control, Elena. Category.
Wearing your parents' jeans, please.
Which 19th century Austrian friar and founder of modern genetics established many of the rules of heredity? Elena.
Gregor Mendel.
Correct again. Either parent can pass on a BRCA mutation, increasing the risk of the development of what cancer detected by a mammogram?
Breast cancer.
Yes, for 10. Dust, light, water, also called photic sneezing. Achu syndrome is an inherited reflex triggered by exposure to what?
Light.
Yes, you got it. You're up to 255. Category, Elena.
Jeans.
Mom or dad may be to blame if the females of what insects from the family Culicidae find your blood especially tasty. Elena.
Mosquitoes.
Yes, and you've taken the lead. Mosquitoes prefer people with what most common blood type, the universal donor, when it's Rh negative.
Oh.
Yes. Sometimes blood type changes after an organ transplant, a condition named for what mythical beast that's part lion, goat, and dragon.
Chimerism.
Yes, that's right. You got all 20 points. Category.
Parents' genes.
We inherit nuclear DNA from both parents, but mom typically passes on what form found in a cellular organelle? Miles.
Mitochondrial.
Yes, here's the bonus. Svante Pääbo won a Nobel for his work sequencing the genome of what extinct human species using mitochondrial DNA.
Neanderthals?
Yes. Gregor Mendel showed that inheritance can be represented by what squares later named for the British geneticist who devised them.
Planet.
Yes, you got it again. Category.
Uniquely.
His 2018 Academy Award for Deer Basketball made which longtime Laker the only Oscar-winning Olympic gold medalist? Elena.
Bryant.
Yes, here's the bonus. The giraffe and the okapi are the closest living relatives of what only North American antelope?
Deer.
No, it's the pronghorn. Part 2. That they almost always give birth to quadruplets is just one unique feature of the long-nosed genus of what little armored ones?
Pangolins.
No, it was armadillo, but you do have the lead in a category.
Uniquely.
What Pacific Coast state's flag is double-sided, with the state seal on one side and a beaver on the other? Elena.
Oregon.
Yes, bonus. What letter of our alphabet is unique and not appearing in the name of any U.S. state, though you'll find it twice in this question?
Q.
Yes. What U.S. state has two unique claims? It's triply landlocked, and it has the only state capital named for a president who died in office.
Nebraska.
That's right. And at the end of round 3, a very close game. Hampton, you got 290 points. North Carolina Central, you're in the lead with 325.
Congratulations, North Carolina A&T State University, North Carolina Central University, Winston-Salem State, and Livingstone College on making it to the final 32 of the annual Honda Campus All-Star Challenge. HBCUs have long been centers of academic excellence, and making it to the Honda Finals continues that proud tradition. Your presence representing North Carolina HBCUs on the national stage reflects the enduring strength and impact of your campus, your alumni, and HBCU education. Best of luck competing in California and bring home the win for the great state of North Carolina. Most importantly, have fun.
And now it's time to play maybe our most important for this year, Ultimate Challenge. 60 seconds, teams, 500 points up for grabs, 10 rapid-fire questions. Hampton, you are trailing going into this by one measly Ultimate Challenge, 35 points, right? So you'll select first from one of these 4 categories. Majority Muslim, yes chef, known from New York, in office in 2000. Category.
Majority Muslim, please.
All right.
Side 90. No, gotcha.
Audience.
I didn't ask them. I asked them.
Of the world's 25 nations with the highest percentage of followers of Islam, which, good luck, uniquely begins with
Yemen.
Y. Yes. Shares its name
Jordan.
with, yes. Saw the Soviets invade.
Afghanistan.
Correct. Has its capital at
Mauritania.
Yes. Has a mosque on Gori Island.
Pass.
Pass. Is mainland Africa's east.
Somalia.
Correct. Is closest to Sicily.
Tunisia.
That's right. Is also home to Zoroastrianism.
Iran.
Yes. Saw Lollywood develop in Lahore.
Pakistan.
That's right. Was led by Muammar Gaddafi.
Libya.
Yes. Has a mosque on Gori Island.
Egypt.
No. Has a mosque on Gori Island.
Algeria.
No. Has a mosque on Gori Island.
Morocco?
No. Has a mosque on Gori.
Comoros.
No. Has
Seychelles.
a No. Has a mosque on Gori Island.
Nigeria.
No. Has a mosque on Gori Island.
Madagascar.
No. Has a mosque on Gori Island.
Indonesia.
No.
Sudan.
No. Has a mosque on Gori Island.
Djibouti.
No. Has a mosque on Gori Island.
Eritrea.
No. Has a mosque on Gori Island.
Indonesia.
No. Has a mosque on Gori Island.
Malaysia.
No. Has a mosque on Gori Island. Great job, team. You were all around it. It's Senegal. All the way on the other side. Exactly right. All right, that's the one you missed. Okay. You have added 450 points to your score, and you have taken the lead 740 to 325. But we're not done yet. We've got one more ultimate challenge left to play. North Carolina Central, you will need 9 correct answers to take home your first national championship. You've got 3 categories to choose from. Which would you like?
Yes, sir.
All right, audience. Given its first letter and a clue, what's the item, dish, or process used by a professional chef? Good luck. G, yes. M, egg whites? Yes. P, low-tip cooking in liquid?
Pass.
Pass. C, meat simmered in its own fat? Yes. F, a boneless piece of wood? Yes. R, browned flour? Yes. J, cut into match? Correct. C, clarified soup from stock? That's right. S, quick high temp? That's it. P, allowing dough to rise? You got it. P, cooking is liquid. No tip cooking in liquid. Shush. There's one more question. Low temp cooking in liquid. No, low temp cooking in liquid.
In the bag.
Low temp cooking in liquid. That's it! Congratulations! You stopped the ultimate challenge. And North Carolina, you are the 2026 Honda Campus All-Star Challenge National Champion. Congratulations, Hampton University. You played so well. You were so glad to have you here. Take it home, North Carolina Central.
To present our championship trophy, please welcome Honda Senior Vice President Bob Nelson.
On behalf of Honda, I really want to congratulate you on quite the championship, your first. Thank you, North Carolina Central. Thank you very much.
Congratulations to both of our excellent finalists from Hampton University, as well as our new national champions from North Carolina Central. Join us again next season for the 38th Annual Honda Campus All-Star Challenge National Championship.